Hey guys, it's Melody at Cosmetically Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. It is very early and the only reason why I'm up is because I have to go to the DMV on a Saturday to get my license that they failed to send to me in the mail. So since I'm up and I'm about to prep my face, I just wanted to show you guys my routine on how I prep my face in the morning and how I cover up my under eye circles and how I cover my skin disorder, which is here. This is my skin disorder. It is a Mongolian spot, mostly seen in African American and Asian children. It's supposed to go away as you get older, but mine did the exact opposite and decided to spread over the bridge of my nose, as you can see here. So I'm just going to show you basically what I use to cover it, what I do, what's my routine in the morning and how I cover it up basically. So the first thing I use is Estee Lauder Idealist Even Skin Tone Illuminator. So I use this because I have like blotchy areas like on my skin and stuff, so I'm trying to even out my skin tone a little bit better. So I've been using this now for about a week and a half. So I just put a little bit on my hair and rub it on my face. The next thing that I do is I use Estee Lauder's Daywear Advanced Multi-Protection Antioxidant Lotion. This is a lotion for oily skin. So this is it here. And I just do one pump of each and I just rub it on my face. The next thing I'm going to do is prep my skin so it can be ready for foundation, and I'm going to use a Glamcor's Professional Glamour First Impression Skin Primer, and this is it right here. Probably can't see it because the light is shining off of it, but this is it right here. Comes in a nice bottle. This is made by Glamcor, the same people who make the Glamcor light sets. So I'm just going to use one squirt of this and basically put it in areas that I know I really need it. And if I look to the into this direction here, it's because I'm looking in my mirror. So next thing I'm going to use is going to be Eve Pearl Tan Dark Salmon Concealer. This is it right here. This is what it looks like, and it comes in the tan, which is here, tan, which is here, and then the dark, which is right here. So two different ones. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys see. You guys, there you go. You can see the color difference there. So I'm going to use a tan dark concealer, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the dark side. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and you only need a little bit because a little bit goes a long way, as with a lot of products. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically apply it to my dark under eye circles. And since this has a salmon reddish color, what it's going to do is going to neutralize my under eye circles so that the blue is not showing up. And then what you can do is you can just take, so what I used was a concealer brush. I'm thinking I got this brush from MAC, and it was one of the brushes in their limited edition sets. So that's basically all I used. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pat it with my hand, just pat it. See, so what I've done is pat it under my eyes, and as you can see, you don't see the dark discoloration as you saw from the very beginning. You guys can tell, you guys can see that. So the next thing I'm going to do is attempt to cover up my Mongolian Spot. Now, this is going to be a little bit harder to cover up because it's pulling so much more blue, and so this salmon color concealer is going to help to neutralize the blue so that when I put my foundation and stuff on top of it, you don't really see the blue. And like I said, you just need a little bit. So what I do is I just tap, I just tap the brush on there, and you get the product on the brush. And so what I'm going to do first is just start with the bridge of my nose area where you see that where I have the Mongolian Spot coming over the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to start there. Just tap it. And then I'm going to slowly work my way across my eye. And as you can see, basically everything that I put on that brush, that little bit has basically covered up my Mongolian Spot. And if I do like that to kind of get it, and I'm just patting it on there. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my finger again and basically tap it out, or pat it down, so that it's not just a large glob sitting on top of my face. Okay, so when you look at my face now, you don't see my Mongolian Spot anymore, nor do you see my under eye dark circles. What I've done is that I've basically neutralized them. And let me show you guys. You guys are probably wondering, like, how do you know which color to put on top of another color in order to neutralize? Okay, so what we basically do is we pull out our color wheel. And this is all about color theory, so you've probably learned this in art class and things of that nature. And you probably don't remember, but anyway, so this is our color wheel, and this is the color orange. So the color underneath it is a tint of orange. This color right here is a tone of orange, and this last color here is a shade of orange. This is a tint of orange because if you mix orange with white, this is what you get. This is a tone because if you mix orange with gray, this is what you get. And this is a shade because if you mix orange with black, this is the shade that you get. So these are all hues of orange. So basically you have orange, which is what my Eve Pearl Salmon Color Concealer was. So if you look at this side by side, you see that my Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer has orange, has a orangish complexion. So it's salmon, so you know it has kind of an orange pinkish hue to it. So what you do is you look down and you see where it says complimentary right here. So there's an arrow, so you follow the arrow down, and then what you get to is blue. So I'm going to turn this over so you guys can see the blue, and I'm going to pull it back a little bit. So this is the blue, and complementary down to the orange. Alright, and so so basically two complementary colors neutralize each other. So if I put this salmon color concealer on top of areas of my face that are pulling a blue color concealer is going to do, it's neutralize the blues so that they don't show up anymore, which is basically like what I've done. And like, it's starting to crease a little bit here, as you guys can see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set it with MAC Prep and Prime transparent finishing powder. So I'm just going to set it so that it's not like traveling everywhere. And I'm going to do that just using a regular MAC 224 brush. Oops. So I'm just going to, whoops. So I'm just going to take this brush and kind of dust under my eyes here. And all I'm doing is just setting the concealer in place so that it doesn't go anywhere. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same exact thing going to do the same exact thing on my eye where I applied the concealer. Okay, so now after we've done that, you're all set basically to apply your foundation. So the next thing that I'm going to do is use my MAC Skin Finish in Natural, and this is in the color Medium Deep, and I'm going to just basically apply this to my face and kind of use this as my foundation on days where I don't want to wear a lot of foundation or a lot of stuff on my face, because I already have to put a lot on my face to cover up my under eye dark circles and also my skin disorder. This is something that I'm just going to use, and like I said, I'm just running up to the DMV to get them to give me another license, so I'm not getting fabulous. So yeah, so this is what I do, and I'm just using a Bdellium Tools kabuki brush, and I'm just gonna basically have it to my face. Alright, so now since these problem areas have been covered, I can go ahead and apply my eyeshadow as normal. So I hope that this was really helpful, and if you have any questions, please just ask them, and thank you for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye.